So this is a WFTV news article, and it says Orlando FreeFall operator made manual adjustments to ride that made it unsafe. Florida Agriculture Commissioner Nikki Fried on Monday released a report shedding light on the death of Tyre Sampson, age 14, who fell from the Orlando freefall ride at IconPark on March 24th. The report revealed that the ride's operator made manual adjustments, resulting in it being unsafe, Fried stated. She said adjustments were made to the sensor of the seat in question to allow the harness restraint opening to be almost double that of the normal restraint opening range. Investigators said the normal space between a safety harness and exit of the seat is 3.33 inches, whereas Tyre's seat was 7.19 inches. Fried said the adjustment allowed safety lights to illuminate, improperly satisfying the ride's electronic safety mechanism that allowed the ride to operate even though Mr. Sampson was not properly secured in the seat. And that's what I said in the very first video that I made on YouTube, which was about Tyre Sampson. I said, if that light was green, that means there was something wrong with that ride. And that's exactly what it was. Who is the operator person who thought that, hey, this would be a good idea? Let's manually manipulate this ride so that bigger persons could fit in it. Wasn't there a manual already set in stone? Like, you have to be, what, 280 pounds or something? So why would... What? Why would someone think this is a good idea? I believe it was seat 1, in which Tyre was sitting in, and seat 2. And nobody knew? I find it very ironic that Tyre was led to the seat that was manipulated with. I find it very ironic. So I think someone knew and thought this was, they didn't know that that's not good. They were probably, oh yeah, go in this one because this is the one that so-and-so manipulated for bigger persons. I don't know. They better find out who did that and figure it out, because no, this is unacceptable. This is unacceptable. This is straight up negligence, and someone needs to be held accountable. They need to be in prison. More than one person, actually. Like, there's a lot of people who are involved in this negligence, and they need to be in prison, period.
Now, he says this is a dangerous ride that was made even worse by those adjustments. He told me a fall like this was inevitable.
It shocks me that companies could be this irresponsible.
Sitting in his Coral Gables office, attorney Michael Haggard railed against every group of people who he said contributed to Tyre Sampson's death. The ride manufacturer, the ride owner, and IconPark itself.
It's one of the most dangerous in the world, and it came without seatbelts. It came without a harness belt. It came without any secondary layer of protection to protect anyone.
And after the revelation that seats had been adjusted to fit passengers over the ride's weight limit, Haggard saying the case could become criminal.
You're starting to get into intentional behavior that likely leads to tragedy, which is exactly what happened to Tyre.
Haggard said he would allow the facts of the investigation to lead him down whatever path he takes. He has so far only ruled out going after the teenage ride operators on duty that night. More importantly, he says his client's actions will also be about preventing another death.
She wants justice in this case, but more importantly, wants uniform standards that this can never happen again, and adding tight restrictions to these types of rides.